Wendy, man. The Wendy Williams Experience.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
What your ears are about to witness, the greatest sweep of all time. Okay, party people in the house. Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this. Representing from west to east. Just better get it right. Y'all know the name. Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while. I hate the crack.
Ain't nobody.
Hey, this phenomenal. Like the queen. Right here.
Who the brother says I'm so much drama.
From yo block to yo, y'all heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Every barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the brother says I'm so much
Again and again. Wendy Williams, bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you the winner of the Game Shoes of the Year award.
Once again.
Introducing
Oh, yeah. Stop the presses. It's time. Hi, everybody. It's time for us to be together again. I love our time together. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience, a little show about nothing. A little gossip, a little sex talk, you know, cars, clothes, makeup, hair. You know how we do? The show about nothing, but, you know, we have fun. So the celebrities we'll be talking about today include Jennifer Lopez and that husband of hers, Christina Aguilera. We're also going to talk about Suge Knight. There's more to the story. Omarosa, Ray Charles, baby's mother, Nicolette Sheridan. Can't believe what she's up to. And you know, a smattering of others. Same day, same stuff, different day, it seems like. Yet we never get tired of it, or at least I never get tired of being here serving you. It is what it is, people. It's the Wendy Williams Experience.
This is a Wendy Williams exclusive. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Hey, I'll take it. Thank you, everybody. You make me feel like Jamie Foxx on top of the world. Right. Welcome to the show. If this is your first time here, oh boy. Hang on. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Hello.
What's up, Wendy?
Hi, who are you?
This is Jay calling all the way from Ohio.
Hi, nice to have you here.
Yeah, what's up? I love you, Wendy.
Thank you.
Okay, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Now, my big thing is Foxy Brown, you know, signed at Jay-Z, right? Was signed with Jay-Z back to Def Jam.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, when you feel kind of hurt if Def Jam let you go and then you had to have Jay-Z come back and sign you?
It's business. I mean, it happens.
Right. But how you think she gonna come back? You think she gonna come back right?
Once you get let go, once you get fired from a place,
Exactly.
and then you go back and you get rehired, first of all, once you understand that it's just business, then you want to come in and you want to be more on top of your game than you've ever been before. You kind of want your bosses to eat crow. Like how dare you? So if I were her, I wouldn't be getting caught up in the whole business aspect of it. And I would make this real, you know, about putting out the hardest work she's ever put out.
Right, because it's going to be a battle for her and Remy, I believe.
Two different people.
Yeah, Foxy's on Killer, of course.
I love them both, but two different people.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for calling.
All right, Wendy.
Tell everybody in Ohio I said hello.
Oh, trust me, everybody knows you. They kind of don't like you, but I'll be taking up for you.
Thank you.
Because I used to live in New York, and I know what you give.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right.
Take care.
You
Bye. Miss Honey, you heard it towards the end, right? In the beginning, he sounded all hard. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm just fine. My name is Jonas. I'm calling from Jersey City.
How you?
I sent you some. I heard you talking yesterday about the Grammys. So I sent you an email today with all the different pictures of people and their outfits.
Now, where did you email that?
To Artie. I emailed to Artie at BLS, WBLS, and to info at WBLS.com.
Who's that? I mean, what's that? She doesn't work anymore.
Huh? Info. It says, well, when I click on the website, it says email, just click it, and then it says info at Wendy. At WBLS.com.
All right. Well, he hasn't gotten those yet, but when he gets them, I'm going to take a look, okay?
Can I send, you have another email address I can have?
Well, actually, I have an email that, Art, I thought you set me up with something, didn't you?
No, they got to give me a passcode.
Okay, we need a passcode. So, no, that's where it is for right now. But thank you, though.
Okay, and plus I was just calling to say Happy Valentine's Day. And you always talk about men, like different men and their relationships and how they treat women badly and this and that. But there are good men out there, so I'm just calling to give a shout out to all the good men who are taking care of their responsibilities and holding it down for their wives or significant others.
All right. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. And yeah, shout out to all the good men. Hello?
Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
How you doing?
Fine, thanks.
My name is Angela. I just wanted to tell you that I enjoy your show so much. You're like my best friend since I moved out here to New York City.
Now, where did you move from?
Well, actually, I was in New York City, but I come from Beacon, New York, and I live down here in New York City now because I go to City College.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. And since then, since I ain't got no cable, you became my best friend. I listen to you every single day.
I appreciate that.
And it kind of sucks now because my schedule doesn't really work around your show, so I listen to you when I can.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, but I have a question though.
Okay.
A couple of weeks ago, I think almost a month from now, ago, you had a part in your show where you had got an anonymous letter from the Internet BET about a free situation. I want to know if you kept in contact with her.
Kept in contact with my inside source at BET?
Yeah, because I was there for myself a couple of times, and Free, she really does act like that.
My source and I are thicker than thieves. I mean, no. Yeah, no. My source, we are very, very close, my inside source at BET.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we have lunch once a week.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
Clockwork.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to because I remember because I was listening to that show one night on my way home from school, and I was like, Dad, I'm not the only one who saw her, because she really does act like that. She got this big attitude problem. I remember this one girl, she was sitting in the audience, and she was like, oh, hey, AJ. She took it mad personal, and she was with AJ.
All right, well, thank you for calling.
All right, thank you.
A lot of times, guys, you're welcome, hon. By the way, Art, do you have, my inside source at BET? What days do we usually have lunch? I get confused because you're the one who schedules it. Is she here today?
Oh, no, yeah, she is.
And this is normally the day that we meet. I get confused.
Yes, she's here today.
Okay, all right. And our inside source is here today. Clap it up for her. I forgot to pull her over and ask her what the hell is going on over there at BET now. I love to know. A lot of guys are so... a lot of you all don't pick up when girls are coming on to you. So I got some information to help you out regarding, is she coming on to you, fellas? Pass that off to you during advice hour. And 4 secrets you should keep forever. Don't know that I agree with all of them, but we'll review those 4 next hour for Advice Hour. Dear Wendy, my husband and I were watching your VH1 Best of the Red Carpet show last night. Oh, this fax is dated today. Oh, I forgot to remind you guys then that it came on yesterday. Gosh, well, geez, isn't there? I only have about 4 more times for it to repeat before we fade to black, and then I gotta get something else going on in VH1. My husband and I were watching your Best of the Red Carpet moment last night on BET. Wendy, I'm sad to say you looked a hot mess. My husband thought that you were a drag queen before I told him who you were. Good show, though. I love your radio show, too, and listen every day. Well, I don't get paid for my looks. I get paid to keep it, entertaining. And since you love what I do, then that's what I get paid for. Then my work here is done.
3 more times.
Thank you. And since you're listening now from Atlanta, you're going out of your way because obviously there's nothing worth listening to in Atlanta on the radio. You listen all the way here on the internet because we're not on an Atlanta radio station. You go out of your way to listen to this drag queen. And so...
For that, I love you, Miss Honey. How you doing? Tell your husband I said hello. Hello.
Anyway, Lisa's marriage is doomed, they say. She's been married for 4 years. But you know what? Lisa has been on the fast track as time ticks, as it often does in Hollywood on women. As soon as you hit 40 in Hollywood, that's it. So Lisa is 47. Lisa Gibbons.
What?
She looks good. She does what everybody else does in Hollywood, though. She keeps it up with the surgery. She looks good. She's got a very youthful aura about her as well. I like Lisa Gibbons. We used to be closer in my head, but I heard some really skeevy crap about her years ago regarding her and her relationship with Mary Hart when they were both at Entertainment Tonight and how the claws came. Just some really skeevy stuff that, my feeling is that, true talent doesn't have to claw their way to the top, and nor should you lay in the cut and think somebody's going to discover you, However, she did some really underhand, I forgot what it was. I mean, I forgot exactly what it was, but whatever it is, it turned me off to Lisa years ago. But I enjoy watching her career. And apparently, she's not able to slow down now. She's got a hectic pace. And this husband named Steve, who's an architect, and they've been married for 14 years, except now they're separated. They say, it's Lisa's career. She's a career, and it's playing havoc on their personal life. She's had 3 failed marriages, this one being the third. And the reason is simply Hollywood and husbands are a tough fit when it comes to women, trying to climb in Hollywood. You ask anybody who's out there, they tell you. Listen to this. I believe that's one of the reasons why they drew up a prenuptial agreement back in January of 2002. Well, geez, they've been married for 14 years and they do a prenup in the middle of it? Damn. Well, they've been knowing it's about to go down, and he's an architect. While it looked like Mike Brady did make a decent living for his family, he's not making any Lisa Gibbons money. I mean, unless he's designing some fabulous... I don't recognize his name, though, Steve Meadows. Then again, I don't follow architecture like that. But I say all that to say there's another marriage biting the dust in Hollywood. She's 47, the mother of 3, and she works hard doing charity work. One particular is, I think she works with the Alzheimer's. Her mom has Alzheimer's, and so she's very involved with that. Plus, Entertainment Tonight, Extra, and whatever the hell else she's doing. In addition to being a mother, although I'm sure she's got tons of help with that at home. But so her marriage is over. Wow, that's sad. It's hard. Men get jealous real fast too. He's probably jealous as hell. Oh, the show's coming on today?
Well, it came on 11 a.m. today, but those are the
11 o'clock in the morning. Okay. All right, so I'm good until March 8th. March 1st and then March 8th on VH1. All right. Keep it here, everybody.
Wendy, man.
Hello?
What's going on, Remy? What happened with you and Gloria Velez?
Talking mad reckless to me. FYI, I never got robbed in my life.
Okay.
You letting Gloria Velez rob me.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Hey, everybody. We're still on the radio, rocking and rolling. Thanks for riding with us, sister. And shout out to everybody listening into Columbia, South Carolina. Don't forget you all. I'll be down there for First Friday, the month of March. That would be March 4th. Big shout out to T-Rock and Ricky Belgrave Entertainment. The fellas have invited me down to host a First Friday, and that is happening at the South Trust Building located at the corner of Jervey and Assembly Street, right across from the State House in downtown Columbia, South Carolina. That is Friday, March 4th. Ladies, you know the dress code. Sexy, grown fellas, get your grown man joint together, and let's party. Columbia, South Carolina. I have so much fun when I get on there. It's such fun people. A lot of fun. All right, so write that down, okay, you guys? I'll see you there. That would be, what date did I say? Friday, March 4th. And then Saturday, March 5th. That's a really busy weekend because Power 99 in Philly. We got our ski trip going on in Maryland. Yeah. We're skiing in Maryland this year. Hot Boys are hosting, and I'll be sliding through. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be there for Saturday. Dear Wendy, welcome back from vacation. A little FYI, BET 106 in Park and a few other programs on BET look like they're the falling ground for has-been rappers. Is that the place that they dump them when the record deal's through? It's from Pat. I don't know Pat, but my BET connection, who manages to take his/her, I will not say which sex, lunch break here at the radio station once a week, which I love. Art usually sets it up since Art has a lot in common with this person. All right, I'll say it's a female, okay. Art has a lot in common with this woman. I.e. what, Art? Fat ass? Is that what's going on?
Oh, well, if you have to mention that, okay, then. Right.
Anyway, so my BET informant just left because tomorrow's payday and everybody wants their money. But she did leave me with this jewel. Do you know a girl named Trinidad? Well, neither do I. But there's a small buzz that there is a girl named Trinidad who's of the exotic beauty nature. From the same tribe as Rachel, kind of, sort of. Like, the person has never seen this Trinidad person, but I was like, all right, well, describe to me what Trinidad looks like so I can talk to the listeners. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, just so we can get an idea in our mind. And so she said, well, you know, the usual BET thing, light, long, and juicy. Oh. Yeah, the BET bosses like it like that, if you know what I'm saying. And I continue to ask the same question all the time whenever I get with my informant. What does Tiffany do there? Why does she still have a job, that girl? And then Art always chimes in and says the same thing. Hit it, Art.
What I said?
Never mind. No, that is not what it is, Dave. Don't reach over. Those are Art's buttons now.
Oh, gangster.
Tiffany does not have her job because of that. She's got more of a connection than... Now you hit it. Right. Her grandmama is a high-up chief executive over there at BET. That's how she keeps her job.
That's better.
Exactly. Much better than have to slob somebody's damn knob to keep a job.
Oh, but that doesn't hurt.
For those little peanuts that they throw you over there at BE-damn-T. Hey, BET. Sorry, AJ. I'm sorry. No. Oh, don't say that about AJ. That's not how AJ keeps his job. AJ is a schmoozer, honey, and he will throw it up in your face in a minute. I'm not from the hood. You know, they like that. You know, the front office of BET, ultimately speaking, they don't want to deal with no thug. You know what I'm saying? No dirty street. That's how Tigger, you know, nice, clean Tigger.
Nice thighs.
No, that's for the girls.
No. Tigger has nice women thighs.
Does he?
That's why he likes his clothes bigger and baggy.
Oops. Excuse me?
Oops. Something I heard. I'm sorry.
All right.
That's what I heard.
Don't talk about Tigger like that. Only let me talk about him.
Okay.
Because I like Tigger in a weird kind of way. In a weird kind of who cares way. I like him. I like AJ too. AJ will tell you in a minute. Excuse me, I'm not black, I'm block. I was in Jack and Jill. My parents, you know, la 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 la.
Now I'm on BET.
And now I'm on BET, y'all. Oh, Free, your attitude, your time apparently is ticking over there. Is that's all the buzz? I say all that to say.
Wow.
Don't let them throw you out, though. You know what I'm saying? Do them before they do you. You should have had the baby. Well, that's Free's time ticking. Not yet, but we'll check on that clock a little later on. Shout out to Charlie Murphy. He blessed us with a few jokes last night at the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience at the Laugh Factory. Yup, you always miss it. Damn. Queen Pen and I were sitting there cracking the F up. That is my girl, Queen Pen. She had a baby after she had her tummy tuck. She used my plastic surgeon, Dr. Memeniscus in Philly. She got her boobs done and her tummy tuck and stuff. And she looks really good because Queen Pen, she's got a few kids. But she had the tummy tuck. And then right after she had the tuck, practically, she got pregnant again. So she had her blessing. And then she didn't go back to get retucked. But she really looked nice last night. Like, you know, like she looked smaller then than she did in a long time.
She's pretty.
Yeah. And she was with a friend of hers, like a business friend or something like that, having her martinis and stuff. We were just kikiing and laughing. You know when you elbow somebody really hard because you're trying to catch your breath? Capone is up there telling jokes. Rob in Hillside sitting in the front row all gay with his gay friend. You all were sitting in the firing zone, Rob. Rob faxed me this. He says, Wendy, I was at the Comedy Experience last night with my friend, and we had the best time. It was our first time there. You even called us in the front row. How you doing? Keep it up, Wendy. Yeah, because as soon as I got up to the stage, you all took out your camera. And it wasn't even a regular camera. It was a picture phone. You know how you got to line up the picture. You extend your arm and stuff. Rob, I'm so glad you were there. I'm glad that you liked it. Hopefully you guys will come back next week. We're there every Wednesday night right there in Times Square. It was great. One more thing, back to that Power 99 ski trip. You can go to the website for my radio station in Philly, power99.com, to find out all the information. Cassidy's going to be there singing the theme song to the True Grindin' Girls, Hustler. Yes, you know, girls, you know that fits many of us also. Okay. Did you hear about that priest that was found guilty on Thursday of molesting a former altar boy who shot and wounded him on a city street a decade after the molestation? All right, we'll talk. Advice hour's coming up. Ring me on the phone.
Wendy, man.
My oldest brother, he told me he had a really good surprise. The surprise was that he turned himself into a woman.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
Mm-hmm.
Have you lost your mind? Do you know how much mail we will get?
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
The content of the show is just politically incorrect.
Exactly. Who are the characters? You got characters involved? We have three-dimensional characters. What do you got? How about
Pocono Dave?
Oh, here we go, dealing with these Negroes again.
Artie, life of the party.
Your eyes are closed, a mouth is a mouth, a toe is a toe, and a booty is a booty.
This is gonna be crazy. We're gonna hit him with the bomb diggity on this one. Now we're gonna get to star in the show because we need a star to carry the show.
The queen of all media, Wendy Williams, baby. Folks will be outraged. Outraged.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Artie, you tell Miss Wendy, you're not going to run me out of town. I'm staying right here in Philadelphia, and you need to respect that. It was an embarrassment to me. And just because you're a freak, you don't have to let the whole world know it. My church friends are even listening to it now. You need to get that crap together and do what you got to do. I can understand it's your job and all that, but you have to go into detail about all that freaky stuff. How you doing? And that message.
This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Hey, everybody. It's Advice Hour here on the Wendy Williams Experience. Or will we all be watching Martin Bashir and Michael Jackson in the report? ABC News. Well, tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, prime time, is going to feature Martin Bashir detailing and talking about these allegations, Michael Jackson's friendships with boys. It's 2 hours. So I hope this is not a repeat of what we've already seen, the Michael Jackson, Martin Bashir interview. I'm curious, so I'll be watching. Anyway, dear Wendy, I like a nice clean landing strip down there. Where can I go to get a good bikini wax? Let's see. This is signed Bush from Midtown. So this person's in Manhattan with a big old bush. Don't worry about that. We'll take it next time around, Art. Don't worry about that now. We'll take it next time. Anyway, Bush goes on to say, I don't like the place I went last time. The guy that waxed me had clammy hands and he just seemed a little too excited to do the wax. That just turned me off. Anyway, any suggestions? Bush, I've had problems with bikini waxes, because about the time that, I'm on all fours with my leg up like I'm a dog at a hydrant, first of all, I've never gone to a man for a bikini wax. That would make me absolutely uncomfortable. But just about the time my leg is up and they're about to put the wax on, they go into show talk. And I'm like, oh, crap. Who wants to talk at the show or even acknowledge that she even knew who I... Can't I just be Mrs. Hunter in here? I'm getting my bush wax. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I found this spot that I choose not to mention on the air. Operated an entirely foreign operation, and all I am is some black woman that comes in there and raises my legs, and that's the way I like it, for the purpose of a wax. You know what I mean? Because it's too intimate. Who wants to be having conversation? Oh, a tan line. You went on vacation. Where'd you go? Shut up. Just wax. So, Bush, I've had bad experiences. I finally found a great place. I'm not sharing. I'm sorry. Allow me that one. I share with everything, but I can't share with that. Thanks. Dear Wendy, I love the show, but I'm stuck between a rock and hard place. I need your advice. I've been sleeping with a married man for the past 2 years. We've never had a problem as far as the wife finding out. Anyway, recently I met someone else, and I really like this person. I was going to tell the married guy about my new friend, but he caught me with him before I had a chance to tell him. On Saturday night, the married guy came to my house unannounced and let himself in with his key. Oh. That's what a chain on the inside of the door is for, by the way. But, I'll continue. This was about 10:30 in the morning, and my new friend and I were in bed together, and we weren't doing anything. We just woken up. So the married guy, he didn't say anything at first. He just walked out of the bedroom and went and sat down in the living room. I got out of bed and went to the living room thinking now is the best time to tell him. And when I did that, he gave me an ultimatum. All right, sidebar. Picture this, a married man giving, the side whore an ultimatum. You know what I'm saying? He has nerve, and she has nerve to even give him the respect. Like, I want to tell him. What? You don't have to respect him, and he doesn't have to respect you. All right, hold on. Let me continue. Give him an ultimatum. He told me that if I don't stop seeing the other guy, then he couldn't see me anymore. Oh, gee, you mean he'd actually have to go back to being a husband? Gee, gads. The big deal is that the married guy is older and more financially stable. This is where the whore part comes in. I'm 24, I work, but I kind of look forward to the financial assistance. And the new guy don't got no money, and I really like him. Now I don't know which one I would like to keep in my life.
Yeah, baby.
What should I do? Ho, get a second job. That's what you do. I don't understand how you're going to think I'm feeling any different ways as a married woman. You know what I'm saying? I do my best to side with, the married people. Not the jump off whores. And by the way, Despite that you've been seeing him for 2 years of your 24-year young life, he's got no claims on you. And I can't believe you were actually respecting him enough that you were wondering how to tell him that you met somebody. Isn't that the Don't you keep a side hoe around until they do meet somebody? And then once they meet somebody, it's a given that they're going to move on with their life. They're going to straighten up from their hoedom. Hopefully karma won't be a bitch like it usually is. And will allow the side whore to fall in love and go on and learn error of her ways. The married man will go on about his business, whether he gets another jump off or decides to, be a decent married man and keep it together or whatever.
But that was some good coochie, though.
It wasn't the coochie, it was the Lucci. Didn't you hear what she said?
No, for him.
Well, yeah. And plus, he's older, so you know what that's all about. Control, and she's all young and dumb and broke.
Yeah, baby.
That's the way many older married men like them.
Yeah, baby.
You owe him no explanation. And you shouldn't have given him keys to your place unless, broke bitch, he's paying for you to stay there. I don't understand where people get off, asking, talking to a married woman like this.
You are on your game today.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah, baby.
Where do people get off talking to a married woman like this? It's difficult for me to side with a hoe.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I try where I can, but it's difficult. You understand?
She's angry, Dave.
Mm-hmm. Well, only because, did you hear how she put this down?
Yeah.
I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. You are stuck with nothing. Where do you think having an affair with a married man is going to lead you? What do you think? 10 years from now, you all are still going to be together? Oh, I know. You're waiting for the wife to die so you can become the missus, so that he can marry you and do the same thing to you that he's done to her? What do you think? That just because... Oh, well, whatever.
Put that where? Back there.
Thank you, Vivica. God. Dear Wendy, I'm a 45-year-old woman who's been dating a 37-year-old man for the past 5 years. Wendy, in 5 years, he's only given me a Valentine's Day gift one time. Flowers he took from his job. Wendy, I was at his job yesterday, and a woman got off the elevator, and he yelled to her, "I have something for you." Just then, Wendy handed her a box of chocolates and a dozen roses, a long dozen of the most beautiful long stem roses that he went out and purchased. I guess you can only imagine what I felt at that moment. Wendy, I exploded right in front of the woman and his coworkers, reminding him that in 5 years he's never brought me anything. I was his woman and not her, and he had some damn nerve. Well, the other woman, although she agreed with me, didn't know what to do, so she just left while he stood there trying to explain himself. I think that he thinks that I overreacted. Wendy, after the anger and the hurt, I ended the relationship. Did I overreact? No. That was her question, so I'm just going to stick to that answer, and we'll move on to the next one. Guys, sometimes you don't get the signals when a girl's really liking you, so I thought I'd help you out. I have my girls go online, and oh my gosh. Girls, this is supposed to be 4 ways. Oh, wait. Oh, is she coming on to you? No, here it is. All right, and here's what they say. Her hands give you the hints, guys. Weird but true. We expose our wrists and our palms of our hands only to people that we're interested in. Body language experts explain that it's a subconscious display of submissiveness in which she's saying to you non-verbally, if you want me, you can have me. So observe the palms. That's good. I learned that in body language class. Also, her figure is facing your way. Well, we learned that too. Her desire is heading in your direction. Her desire is heading in the direction of her body. Her body language, her legs, her arms widened and, upper body facing you, leaning in your direction, all saying that she's comfortable, i.e. she wants to be with you, near you, like that. Well, that's it. Girls, there was only one page to this report. I liked what they were saying. I agree with both things. All right. Let's continue. Dear Wendy, I'm a 36-year-old single woman with a 17-and-a-half-year-old child who will soon be going to college. I feel like it's time for me to do me. I've been toying with the idea of getting a tummy tuck and breast implants. My friends and family are totally against it. They're always the biggest haters, by the way. I have a consultation with a plastic surgeon for a tummy tuck. However, I'm hesitant about the breast implants. Is there any advice you can give me about breast implants? I don't know anyone personally who has had them, and I want to do my homework. That's from Sue. Yeah, Sue. Well, what I suggest about the breast implants is that you get them under the muscle, not over the muscle. That way you can get a clear-cut look at your mammogram. And even then, nothing's clear at a mammogram. Things come out fuzzy and they call you back 5,000 times, to get re-looked at and stuff. But I would suggest under the muscle. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. Since you've delivered a baby, you know the feeling. Breast implants under the muscle are the worst pain I have ever felt in my entire life. Worse than delivery. Worse than a tummy tuck. Worse than, falling and scraping your knee when you're 3, when you think the world is over because your knee is on fire. The worst. Worse than a tight weave. Pulling your hair like there's no... Worse. The under the muscle implant is the worst, most excruciating pain you could ever imagine. You will not be sleeping on your stomach for weeks. You will barely be able to tolerate your sides. You will not be putting your hands over your head. It's the absolute worst feeling of your... If you have a propensity towards addiction, anything, watch the painkillers. Because the pain is so bad that if you were ever going to be addicted to a painkiller, that would be the operation where it would happen. But get them under the muscle. Because in the end... You could, when you do your checks and you're in the shower and stuff, like it gives you a nice clear, because all you're feeling is your own flesh on top of them. That's all. Nothing is foolproof, as far as cancer, because, you hear all these stories about women who, oh my gosh, I just had a mammogram, nobody detected anything. 2 months later, they have breast cancer, yada, yada, yada. But my suggestion is under the muscle and saline. And whatever size you're thinking of doing, go up a size, because it's been my experience with friends that I've known who've gotten breast implants. And also I have a close relationship with my own plastic surgeon because I talked to him. I asked 1,000 questions, and I've been back to him so many times. Hi, Dr. Memeniscus. He's in Philadelphia. If you're, like, for instance, going to get a C cup, I would suggest a double C or a small D, because what the doctor has informed me, and what has been my experience in my personal life dealing with other people with breast implants, women always want to get something sensible. They're a little bit hesitant. They're so scared about with their family and friends and stuff. And then after all the swelling's gone down, they're like, oh, that's it. Damn, I wish I went up a size. You know what I mean? And it's expensive. If you're going to get, new Hooters expect to pay between $4,500 and $10,000. Anybody who's charging you less, you don't want discount plastic surgery. But ask questions. For the time that you're dealing with and spending your hard-earned money, your surgeon should be your best body friend. Don't hold back anything. And when he asks you how much you weigh, don't lie about it, because they give you anesthesia based on your weight. So if you try to lie and say you weigh 25 pounds less, then you could die under your anesthesia. All right? So be very honest. And when he's marking you up for your tummy tuck, don't hold your stomach in like we tend to do sometimes, when people are looking at us stark naked. Let your stomach go. Let it all go. Don't hide anything. Your plastic surgeon, for the time you're going through your ordeal, he is your best confidant friend. He's seeing all the flaws that you hide with clothes. Let him see it and be honest and truthful, and ask every single last question that you can possibly ask before you go under. And you take good care of yourself, Mama. She's 36. Her 17-and-a-half-year-old boy. She's ready to live the next part of her life. There's something to be said for having your kids young. Look at her. I'm just getting into it, and she's already out of it. That's hot, Sue. Go on, girl. Advice Hour continues from the phones.
It's Wendy, man.
Hey, Wendy.
Hi.
My boyfriend gave himself a wet pussy or whatever, and he said he almost broke his off.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS. Celebrating our people, our culture, our history. February is Black History Month.
You'd better R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Aretha Franklin is one of the giants of music, the queen of soul. But soul was not her first love. Franklin's roots in gospel run deep. She sang at the church of her father, the Reverend C.L. Franklin, while growing up in the 1950s. And her earliest recordings are of gospel music. In the late 60s, Franklin became one of the biggest international recording stars in all of pop and R&B. Aretha Franklin paved the way for today's performers like Mary J. Blige. Few would have imagined in 1992, the debut of What's a 411, that this Yonkers, New York native would become the talent and template for contemporary hip-hop and R&B in the new millennium. Mary J. Blige, songstress, stylist, and lyricist, her words are a reflection of our lives. Relationships, hardships, love, and life. We relate to Mary's words. Spirit and power beat soulfully in Mary's music. She is the undisputed queen of hip-hop soul. Aretha Franklin, the history. Music, the journey. Mary J. Blige, succeeding in the glory of our heritage. A celebration of Black History Month.
Brought to you by Lackawanna Blues, a new movie by HBO Films, only on HBO. McDonald's Black History at McDonald's. I'm loving it.
And 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Now, Dave, you used to be white. So did I. I don't remember the song Lights. Now, I knew the Journey music.
I do remember the music, but I don't remember Lights either.
When I was growing up, the white people in Ocean Township, they loved Journey.
Yeah,
you know?
big time.
And the Grateful Dead. Riding my train, high on cocaine.
Yeah.
Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind.
Ooh, second verse.
I used to be white.
This it right here.
Miss a day, miss a whole lot.
Coming through your speakers, boy.
It's Wendy, man.
All right. It's Advice Hour on the Wendy Williams Experience. Hello.
What's up, Wendy?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Hey, listen, I got a little 3-year-old, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't talked to him yet about inappropriate touching.
Wow, okay. I got a 4-year-old. Go ahead.
My question is, have you told little Kev? How'd you tell him? And what'd you say to him?
First of all, we've started to use the bathroom door, and not just started, but I enforce it. You don't walk in the bathroom with inappropriate looking, or when mommy's changing or whatever. But
At what age, though?
He's a sexual being. Well, unfortunately, I don't know what the right age is, but I can tell you for us, I started enforcing it like with an iron fist about 6 months ago.
Okay.
And he has since stopped. He'll say, "Mommy, are you dressed?" And then he'll come in.
Got it.
With his father, he and his father, they're two guys, and he's seen the wonderment of a big, strong man. One day I'll have hair, on my penis. One day I'll have hair under my arms and, like that. But the touching part, there never was any touching. Every once in a while, when he was light enough for me to hold him, which is, I even picked him up, I would say in about a year. He weighs like 90 pounds now. But he would give me a poke in the breast, and he would say, "Poke, poke, mommy's boobs," and he doesn't do that anymore.
Right. Now, what about strangers, though, is more what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, does your daughter, is your son or daughter?
Son.
Does he know what privacy is?
No.
Okay. Not privacy, I mean privates. Like, those are your private parts.
No.
They're to be covered and like that.
No.
Perhaps you should start with a conversation about privates.
Right.
And about how, the privates aren't to be shown to the world and so on and so forth. That's one thing that he understood from the beginning, because we use the word privacy and privates for the private parts. Break it down to him, and then clench your teeth together and talk real greasy to him and let him know next time he does that, you know what I'm saying, and you know the rest.
Yeah.
I don't want Dyfus to be called on either of us, but you know exactly what I'm saying.
So I shouldn't show him any moves.
Movies?
Moves.
Moves?
I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
My wife told me he came out of the bathroom once, and he had not locked himself in there, but he was in there, and he came out at attention, and should we talk to him about it? So my wife asked me, said, "You want to talk to him about that?"
No, they just get erections.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. No, was he asking about it?
He didn't ask about it, but he wasn't showing us, and he just would say, "Don't come in, don't come in. I'm not done yet." You know, because we think he's in there going to the bathroom.
Oh, well, wow. See, we don't let him close the door like that and keep us out. I mean, I close the door on him, but he will not close the door on me.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
so when my wife asked me if I wanted to talk to him about it, I said, "What do you mean? You want me to show him some moves?"
Yeah, it's weird with the kids. This must be your first.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're believe me, brother, we are navigating through this parenthood thing and learning together.
Right, because I'm not even like, he doesn't know that those are private. So
yeah.
I didn't know how to introduce it to him without scaring him, like, wait a second, there's something, that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I would say, start with the privates and what girls have and what boys have and what you do and don't do in public, and then clench your teeth and tell him the next time he acts inappropriate out there like that you will, ...
Great advice.
Yeah. Well, I got my own parents. Thank God they're alive and well, but I would never call them and ask them what to do for this, because then they think I'm incompetent.
Right.
You know what I mean? Are your mom and dad alive?
Yeah.
Do you ask them about parenting much?
Not really, no.
Yeah, because they're too critical.
That's why we call you.
Yeah. Oh, gee, it's the blind leading the blind. Thank you for listening to the show. Good luck.
Thanks, Wendy.
No. Well, dear Wendy, first of all, how you doing? My name is Lady. I live in Jersey City, New Jersey. Now, I have a friend who is not very true. I've been there with her through thick and through thin for 6 years, and she let someone else plan her baby shower and didn't tell me that she was engaged to her baby's father, who beats her. Wendy, what should I do? Please help. P.S. I love your show. Oh, well, friendship over. Who's planning the shower? Because no best friend would overrule my sister. You see what I'm saying? I don't care if I've been best friends with you for all my life. Any baby shower would be planned by my sister. So, lady, who's planning the baby shower? Second of all, as far as being engaged to her baby's father, she probably didn't tell you because she's embarrassed, A, because he beats her. Also, she put the cart before the horse. She already has the baby. What is the big deal about the engagement? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, lady, why don't you have a conversation with her? Because that you understand what I'm saying? And plenty of people do that. I am not judging, saying that, you should get married first and then have a baby, because, that's neither here nor there. But the point is that after you've had a baby by a man and then you get engaged, like, what's the biggie? And if he's beating the crap out of you, then you're kind of embarrassed by that whole thing. A shout out to the married women sounding off about me sounding off to that, broke whore from the last break. Wendy, I feel you on that broke botch thing. From one married woman to another. Dumbass, grown up, giving her jump off a key to her house. People get killed for ish like that. Mm-hmm. Dear Wendy, since when do you have to explain anything to a jump off, especially a jump off that's married? And blah, blah, blah. That's from Mindy. But I got one very interesting from a woman who starts out by saying, Wendy, I'm a faithful listener to your radio show. You have the nerve to sit on the radio and call someone whose call someone a whore because she's sleeping with a married man, and she goes on to bless me. Out. So keep it here. I'm going to continue to address just this facts, because then really the celebrities are acting up, honey. We got to put our own problems to the side and deal with their problems, because that's what we're all here for, isn't it? I mean, I love Advice Hour as much as everybody else, but the very foundation of the Wendy Williams experience, much to my chagrin, is gossiping about celebrities. So let's do the damn thing. Keep it here.
It's Wendy, man.
Ex-boyfriend, he wants to fight me.
How old is everybody?
I'm 43. She's 38. And he's 40.
The Wendy Williams experience.
I want to know what's up with Little Kim.
Please, more gossip. You need to pick it up.
Wendy girl, who's the gay rapper?
Matter of fact, it stays the same.
Rather controversial.
Controversy in the rap world.
This is what I know how to do, so I'm not playing.
I hear you.
Go hard or go home.
All right.
The ain't playing.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before.
The Wendy Williams experience.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody, to the Hour of Truth here on the Wendy Williams Experience. Guess who facts back? The girl who was 24, who's jumping off with the older man, who the older married man who burst into the apartment while she was in bed with her new piece. And guess what she says? Dear Wendy, I'm the broke hoe who wrote you earlier for advice. Yes, he does pay my rent, and he bought me a new car. He bought me a car last year, and I would have to give all that up, and I don't want to. I can afford to live on my own. I just can't afford to live where I am now. And the last thing I want to do is go back to my mama's house. I wrote you because my friends didn't know what to tell me, and I wanted your opinion, but listening to you made me realize just how stupid I've been. I truly appreciate you being honest with me and not sugarcoating it. I respect your opinion, and you definitely have given me something to think about. By the way, the married man is my ex-boyfriend's father. So there's a hoe on the men's. Hopefully she'll make the right decision. Good luck, young lady. And this one is the one that I teased you about in our last break, and I'm going to read you this, and then we're going to get to the gossiping. Dear Wendy, I'm a faithful listener of your show. You have the nerve to sit on the radio and call someone a hoe because she slept with a married man. Well, does this make me a smart hoe or a dumb hoe? I'm 29 years old. I'm a single mother of a 1-year-old, and my baby's father is a married man of 8 years with 3 kids. The youngest is 1 as well. I don't give a damn about the man's marriage because he doesn't. When I met him 2 years ago, I was fresh out of a heartbreak. See, my man cheated on me and broke my heart, so I didn't give a damn about a man. I just wanted to jump off with no ties. Now, Wendy, I didn't know he was married for 6 months. I didn't want to call his house. I don't want to go to his house. I don't care about him or his wife. I just want to release Wendy. I'd call his cell and he'd come over and hit it and then goodbye. And sometimes he was too drunk or too high to leave, so he'd stay the night. Well, Wendy, after 5 months of this, soft and pink set in. So, see, for 5 months she was hard and black. And then all of a sudden the soft and pink set in. And she goes on to say, I knew a girl who knew of him but never wanted to ask her about him because I didn't really care. I finally decided to question her, and she confirmed that he is married. I was so upset, but it was my own fault. So I'm thinking, screw him, which I continue to do. I screw his wife for being, screw his wife for being so damn stupid. The man is never home. Anyway, I got pregnant and kept the baby and dumped his ass. He is her problem, not ours. But you better believe we are well taken care of, so I might be a hoe in your eyes, but these dirty bastards do it to women all the time. I have my house and my car and a wonderful career, so I'm good. And should I get a man and he cheats on me, oh well, that's karma, baby. I'll take it like a woman and get through it. P.S. You might think I'm stupid, but that's cool. You're fabulous and a friend in my head. Little do you know, you encourage me to be a better woman than that crap I described. I look forward to my journey to maturity with you as my friend in my head and guide from Hodom. Aww. I think. We are such a twisted group of people. Us here in the studio executing and you all listening. Just twisted. Thank you for that. Beyonce outdoes Jennifer Lopez in the new Pepsi commercial. Have you seen the ad? I got to tell you something, Jen.
Your days are numbered.
No, there's room for both of them. But when you see them standing next to each other in the exact same leather cat suit, Beyonce's hair tumbling with gentle curl past her breast, J-Lo's flat ironed, a style from last year. They say curls are in, Jen. And the extensions that go all the way down to the top of her feminine V. I must say, curves better. Jen, you lost a lot of weight. Your face is drawn. Or something. B, you look good. Hang in there, girl. Jen, I love you. But standing next to B, it's not like you look like the stepsister. But you don't look as good as Beyonce. She looks really good here. Well, why are you ringing the bell? I haven't even passed around the picture. Now I'll pass it around for the guys to look at. Be honest.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, you hit that woman on the nose.
Yeah.
Damn, she just know how to stand, right?
Yeah, look at Beyonce. Beyonce's like, please. And then not only that, the extra hips, all that.
That's a diva pose.
Yeah, hell. I mean, Jen's trying to pose diva too. Unfortunately, it's just, you know what, Jen, that would work if you were standing by yourself. Ooh. Or, or next to a troll like, Kirsten Dunst or somebody. But next to B, nah. I'm looking at you like I look at Michelle. I'm not even looking. Speaking of Beyonce, so you guys already heard that Jay-Z's coming back to rap. Exactly. Hi, Marcus in the Bronx. Apparently, he's going to serve double duty at Def Jam. He's going to serve as CEO and artist. He says, I won't tour, and I am taking a break. Here, that's the quote. But I'll be back. I'm planning on recording again. All right. Demi Moore, they say, is sporting an engagement ring now. Well, it's real easy to just take a ring from your box and just throw something on to make people shut up. It says here, Demi Moore has fueled rumors she is engaged to the actor Ashton Kutcher after being spotted wearing a ring on her engagement finger. The 42-year-old beauty was seen sporting the large gold rock as she jetted off to Mexico with her 27-year-old lover. It's being described as a yellow gold ring with a pinkish jewel. They were leaving a friend's house and seemed to be in a great mood. Okay, whatever. Wendy, you know what pissed me off? I watched Star Jones on the red carpet on E! From 6 to 8 p.m. and Al Reynolds stood behind her all night. He had a velour burgundy smoking jacket on. Is that the gayest thing you've ever heard? Miss Honey. And Pam from Harlem goes on to say, he either was on his cell phone or telling people,
how you doing?
Or talking to people passing by, wanting to be seen.
Don't he happen to wear a velvet smoking jacket, though?
What?
Isn't that cool? Don't he happen to wear that type of stuff, too?
Only touching that.
Anyway, want to be seen. Seen rhymes with queen. Case closed.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Let me just stick with the star thing for a minute, because I got a doozy for you guys. Okay. Mike Walker reports this. He says, Hollywood big leaguers lounging in the executive bar at the Four Seasons Hotel in Beverly Hills chuckled at the chump move of delirious demi-diva star Malloy Jones, who made a Queen of Sheba entrance with her hubby, Al Reynolds, and two hulky bodyguards sporting Secret Service earphones to protect her against what? The stars and high rollers who hang out there? Who's going to bother her here? Everybody was, like, what is? Well, maybe she just came from someplace. I don't know. Maybe they're out to get Star. Bonnie Lee Blakely, Robert Blake's dead girlfriend. Or was that his wife? I forget. Anyway, her ex-husband has renamed their daughter. Now, hold on. The daughter is 11 years old, getting used to being called a new name. 11. Let me just read it the way Patricia Toll tells it so I don't get it twisted. As Robert Blake stands trial for Bonnie Lee Blakely's murder, her relatives are dealing with another legal issue that has divided the family. Sources say Bonnie's ex-husband has legally changed her daughter's name. Paul Gowron, the father of 3 of Bonnie Lee's 4 children, switched the name of their 11-year-old daughter from Jerry Lee to Deborah. Hold on. Imagine having a new name at 11. It's not even a derivative of the old name. Like
a 5%er.
This is very Negroidian. Yeah. From Jerry Lee to Deborah to silence false whispers that her real father is singer Jerry Lee Lewis. Oh, God. This is so black. Gowen has told friends that a DNA test proved that Deborah is his, and he changed his daughter's name so that she wouldn't be teased at school. Oh, gee. You think 11-year-old kids are going to not tease her about calling her a brand new damn name?
Got to change the records and everything.
Please. Oh. All right. Let's move on. So much going on. Oh, that's the move on music. All right. Can you feel it? Yeah. Don't forget to watch Primetime tonight. They're going to be roasting Michael Jackson. Bring your marshmallows. No, ABC News, as you know, Martin Bashir, everybody, is going to continue reporting on his Michael Jackson knowledge. He's got new details and new interviews regarding the Michael Jackson allegation about his friendships with young boys. It's 2 hours of prime time tonight, 9:00 Eastern time. This is must-do homework for the class so we can discuss tomorrow. Did you all see American Idol last night, by the way?
Yes.
Homegirl was like, what I'm going to do now? Bitch, go home and get a job. Didn't your mother tell you about Plan B? Oh, I know. I got to go home and explain to my mama why. Shut up. And I know I don't watch American Idol, but, it just so happens that my girlfriend Lisa was my go-to person on the way home from the comedy club. And she had taped it and played me the soundbite of the girl going off on the telephone. We have like a date every Wednesday night as I leave the comedy club. I talk to her on the phone to find out, what I missed on TV. That's like our catch-up time. So she knew I'd be calling. And she taped it so I could hear it. She knows I don't watch American Idol, but this would be good talk for the show. She helps me do it's funny, all the people around me help me with my show prep, which is really cool. My parents always filing reports. Lisa always filing a report, whatnot. But anyway, how did that look visually to you American Idol fans? Star, you saw it?
Yes. It was hilarious. I mean, she was like, this is the end of my world type thing.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
And then Ryan Seacrest is comforting her. It's okay. It's all right.
Ryan's comforting her?
Yeah. She says, no, it's not okay. I have nothing. And she was like, I've had dudes do me down, tear me down. Now I got American Idol tear me down.
Yeah, now you've torn yourself down in the worst way, acting like a complete lunatic on national TV.
Like a real Negro. She must have been black.
Oh, yeah, and had a bad wig job.
That's not a black thing, though. That's just a thing with people with just no damn...
She was talking about she ain't got no money, she ain't no boyfriend.
Oh, well.
That's Negroidian.
Oh, well.
Wendy, man.
Michelle?
Yeah.
You're just having casual sex with him.
Right.
There is no engagement.
No.
He's got a girlfriend.
So-called. I'm pregnant now. Should I keep it?
Wait, hold on for just one moment. I'm about to reach through the phone and crack her skull.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Get a little crazy in the head, y'all. I'm like security on that.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Dave got on the stage last night at the Comedy Club. Art, were you amazed?
I was surprised he said anything.
I was surprised that he said that. You got on stage and said to all the white girls or something like that, I'll be looking for a jump off for later on this evening.
If it's white, it's right.
Yeah, that's what he said on the stage.
Let's go.
I couldn't believe he said that.
They were too shocked to even throw things at him, I guess.
Yeah. And then he went in the back and never came back out.
Because you realized what you said or because you already had something back there waiting for you?
Ray's House of Plenty.
Oh, yeah, the food. Yeah, you were seduced. Seduced by the sausage. The title of Art's forthcoming book.
Miss a day, miss a whole lot.
Coming through your speakers, boy.
It's Wendy, man.
I'm going to try to talk like I'm not out of breath, but I am. I just ran to find a nice, thick, strong rubber. Oh, turn this up. Okay. Told you, don't let me talk over this all dim. Oh, shoot. Shout out to all my people in Jersey. You know how we do. Our dirt or bile only. I need rubber bands to hold my entire life together. My planner, my cell phone. Who has time to go, get another cell phone? You got to stand forever. Happy birthday, by the way, to Michael Jordan. He's 42 today. Paris Hilton is 24. Tomorrow, John McEnroe turns 51. If you're celebrating your birthday today, happy birthday, lovely. James Gandolfini, even though he and his fiance are no longer together, they say that they remain friends. And, her mother, this is the makeup artist who was jumping off with him when he was married. And, anyway, her mother, though, is 83 and she's suffering from Alzheimer's. And so, he continues to support her, promising that he'll help support, the mother who's 83. He says that until he gets a new girlfriend because the next girl's not having it. You know what I mean? Supporting some ex-fiance freaking say. Jennifer Lopez duet with Mark Anthony was just the worst. I hated it. And apparently she was supposed to be making a premiere or an appearance at the Shall We Dance movie premiere in London. But she became ill and she couldn't go. She says, here's her quote, "I very much wanted to go to London today, but unfortunately I'm not well. At the advice of my doctor, I'm unable to travel." Feel better, Jen. Hopefully she's not well because she's got morning sickness. That's what she wants. So, Ray Charles' son's baby's mother. Did you follow that or did that just sound crazy? Ray Charles' son's baby's mother, the boy, by the way, is 17 now, took the witness stand yesterday because she's seeking $12,000 to $15,000 a month from his estate, and she wants that money starting now. And her name is Mary Ann, and the son's name is Corey. And he goes to a private school, and he's got music lessons, and just everything's expensive. She said to the tune of $45,000. No word on whether that's per month. That'd be crazy. Or per year. But she said that when Ray died back in June, he'd been paying for, his son's education, in addition to $3,000 a month for, extra stuff. So The boy wants to pursue a music career, and he's having professional training, and she can't afford this professional training. You know, it's $150, she says, to $200 an hour to provide him with the kind of vocal instruction that he really needs to take it there. Why do you need all that? Jennifer didn't have it. Jamie didn't have it. Ashanti didn't have it. I understand what you're saying, though. She cites medical expenses, including his semi-annual eye checkup because his eye pressure is borderline glaucomic. The baby's mother has no health insurance. And when Ray was alive, you know, he had a good relationship with his father, the boy. He'd go to his concerts, go backstage, and, you know, come to parent-teacher day at school and whatnot. So, but the woman is asking for $1,200 to $1,500 a month, and she went to court for that. And in a separate report, I believe I was reading that she was denied. Why do the baby's moms think that they can just sit back and luxuriate like that? Especially with the older baby's fathers. You know? With all them kids. It's like Ray Charles had like 25 kids and he was 73. What would make you think that it was just going to be easy lickety split and you would be taken care of? This is not the fault of the estate. Estate takes time to rake through. Marianne, I kind of want to blame you because you should have been stacking that dough. Either with a job, you know, a career. You should have had Ray open you a salon or some damn thing, some steady source of income, so that when he died, your son would still be able to, you know, go for his vocal lessons at the very least. You know, you hold off on that other stuff until the estate gets settled, but at the very least, you know, pay tuition, continue to go to private school and stuff like that. I don't know what you were I know what you were thinking. You know, Ray has all this money. Nicolette Sheridan's coming to my channel, QVC. Oh, VH1, I love you. I call you my channel too, but I am a QVC girl. I love QVC and HSN. And the Desperate Housewife is desperate for good skin. And she's, like I told you about a month ago, she's endorsing this product called New Glow. And she's going to bring her beauty secret weapon to QVC on Saturday, February 19th at 9:30 in the morning. I will be there. The reason that I'm going to be there is because the nerve of her with all that surgery to get on TV telling you that, oh, and you can look this way too. I mean, you understand what I'm saying. I just love to see when women lie through their teeth like that. And it happens all the time. There's no truth in advertising. Susan Lucci up there shaking that hair, talking about, oh, you use my shampoo. She comes on my channels too, HSN and QVC. I forgot which one she sells on. You know, she got mad tracks in there to thicken it up. You know, as you get older, your hair gets thinner. It's not all... You see what I'm saying? Telling you your hair can be thick, too. Do you remember the tease and tap? I ordered that from TV one time. That's when you tease your roots. Tap, tap, tap. Tease, 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 tap. Oh, boy. Anyway, everybody. So the fun starts 9:30 Eastern time. And then again at 7 p.m. It's an anti-aging regimen. Oh, she's doing 2 appearances in one day. It's a 5-piece collection, everybody, to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Yeah, it's called Go to where everybody else goes, the Botox doctor. That reduces the fine lines and wrinkles. And it doesn't hurt to have a mini facelift, which you've been accused of, Nicolette. With your Jocelyn Wildenstein type eyes, telltale signs of being pulled too tight at the temples. But whatever. I have extremely sensitive skin, she says. I was never able to use any other skin line without adverse reaction. 2 years ago, I started using New Glow, and the youthful changes in my skin are remarkable. I'm full of crap. But I'll be watching, though, in QVC on Saturday.
Wendy, man.
Yesterday, I don't know if you heard, Little Flip gave you a nice shout out on 106 & Park. He was just shouting you out because you broke Sunshine before everyone was playing, and he said after you played it, the whole country started.
Of course!
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Hey, everybody. It's the Wendy Williams Experience still here. So we're all on the same page tonight, right? We're watching prime time at 9 o'clock Eastern time. Martin Bashir blasting Michael Jackson. Or maybe saying stuff that we look at Bashir and say, you know what? Shut up. Michael's innocent. In the meantime, and then QVC on Saturday with Nicolette Sheridan. So Christina's engaged. She's been seeming really happy recently. Ex-Tina, friend to the show. He's 26. He's a music executive, Jordan Bretnan. And she's 23. And it's very young to be getting married. But they're engaged. They say they have no wedding plans yet. But the ring, they say, will make its debut in her Night to Remember video, which is a cover of Shalimar. Ooh, I bet she tears that up doing the Jodie Watley. The video is going to premiere on MTV in mid-March. It's a beautiful ring, though. I have a picture of it. Very nice. Very nice. I like her new look, too. Oh, Omarosa. Omarosa is talking out about reality shows and how they insult African Americans. That they show the men as being lazy and the women as being overly aggressive and whatnot. She's probably very right about that. You know, they like to play on stereotypes on the reality shows, and she would know since she played right along with them and is riding her 15 minutes of fame until it was over. And then she's got some bonus beats going on now because isn't Omarosa over? But she's still riding it. She's supposed to be participating in what reality show? I told you all the other day. I can't even remember. Survivor or one of those shows. I forgot. Ashley Olsen suing the tabloids. I'm so turned off by the Olsen twins. It's unbelievable. Ashley Olsen, they say, is suing the National Enquirer for $40 million in damages over a story alleging that she was involved with a drug scandal. Something having to do with a story that the Enquirer ran. It doesn't refer to her using or selling drugs, but it implies that Ashley was doing so with a misleading headline. And I remember the headline. Yeah, the headline was kind of crazy. Something like Ashley Olsen caught up in drug scandal, or, you know, something like that. But they didn't say it. It just implied. And the cover picture depicted her with her eyes half shut. Yeah, they always get you looking high. You know, they always look back for those cheap shots. You know, freedom of the press is a valued right, but this is not a license for gossipy tabloids to tar and feather innocent celebrities and destroy their reputation and their business, yada, 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 yada. So she's filed a lawsuit. She's spoken with Access Hollywood, and so is the National Enquirer. This is what I love about American media, which does Access Hollywood. Or should I say what I love about the company that owns Enquirer Star, because it's all the same company. They stand by their crap. Here's their quote. We stand by the accuracy of the published information and intend to vigorously, excuse me, I said that stupidly, vigorously defend the lawsuit. In other words, what you want to do is what the Enquirer is saying. Now, we can go harder and tell the real deal, or we can just let this all, you know, water under the bridge. Then again, maybe the Enquirer was dead wrong. Who knows? Who knows? Give me that information on that banging ski weekend. Well, I know what you can do, you all. It's going down in Philly, Power 99. Go to power99.com and find out all the information. We got Cassidy performing. Power is in Philly, but the ski weekend is taking place in Maryland the first weekend in March.
March 4th.
March 4th, 5th, and 6th. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be down there March 5th. The 4th, I'm going to be in South Carolina, hosting a party at the South Trust Building, honey, on the corner of Jervy and Assembly Street, 21 and older. It's a grown and sexy affair. Shout out to T-Rock and Ricky Belgrave Entertainment, my people in South Carolina. Suge Knight, everybody, is signed to let his story flow. his version of the events surrounding the shooting of Tupac Shakur. Except this time, it's going to be told as a movie. Ooh. From Suge's mind to the movie screen. Wow. Well, apparently the entertainment company is called Bo Carson's Films, and they say that Bo Carson's Films pursued Suge for 2 years trying to nail this down and get it right. Now they are feeling like, damn. Here's how they describe this film that they're about to make you all. Training Day meets The Godfather. Wow. Shut up. But they're stressing, we are not pointing any fingers, just telling a story in this project. They also reported that Suge envisions doing a CD in conjunction with the film. And a portion of the proceeds will go to programs serving underprivileged youths. Suge loves the kids. You know, he was at the wheel of the BMW that fatal night. Of course, we all know the story. But I would be very interested to hear it from Suge's mind to the big screen, saying everything, acted out. I wonder what Afeni Shakur feels. Once you start looking at how all the black men are lazy and laid back and non-assertive and non-aggressive, and all the black women are quite the opposite, I think there's a pattern. Yeah. You hit that nail on the head, Amorosa. That's how white America likes you black men. Docile. Walter Mitty's. Because you are a threat otherwise. Don't let a black man stand up for his rights. And I'm talking about intelligently. I'm not talking about some old, Negro mess from the street. I'm talking about a well-spoken, well-appointed black man in a very sharp-looking suit, the perfect tied knot, beautiful, well-appointed conservative shoes. Let him stand up and eloquently, ask threat. What? Yeah. They like you all to walk around like you've been stun gunned. Do you understand what I'm saying? They like to stereotype us as hip shaking mamas. Who all we want to do is get banged, and have babies. And live off the system. And judging by Advice Hour, many of us live up to all those stereotypes. But anyway. There is, there's a person who got rabies from getting a transplant, an organ transplant. Did you hear about this? Boy, you got to really watch where you get your new liver. Make sure they're not taking it out of a German Shepherd. Oh. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to KRS-One. Turn this up, and his nose. Those are two separate things going on. The bridge is over. All right. All right. There are 3 hospital patients in Germany that have been infected by rabies through organ transplant. And they're all 3 in critical condition. 3 other people who received transplants from the same donor. One woman died of a heart attack last year. The organ donor died of a heart attack last year. They quickly took her organs out, I guess dispersed them to other people. And they're all doing fine. The donor showed no signs of rabies or symptoms of rabies at the time of her death, although they say a recent examination of her brain showed typical signs of rabies. Isn't that right? Isn't that weird? How the woman may have contracted rabies is unclear, but the group noted that she had been in India in October. Isn't that terrible? Isn't that terrible? Where's all my stuff? Why do I come into work with so much stuff and then sometimes I try to over organize my desk? I don't even pull out half the junk that I come in here with. I'm so organized over here, I can't stand myself. Jeez. Louise. What? All right. Anyway. They say that Nick and Jessica are still on their road to trouble. I don't know that I believe any of that. I find it very difficult to believe that, not that a couple could be in trouble and stuff, but I don't know. You know how people try to make something out of nothing? Back to American Idol last night. So the girl cracked up on camera. Is that a normal occurrence on American Idol?
It is, but this was just
over the top.
Over the top.
Yeah.
And you know, my girlfriend and me agreed that the problem is when they were dismissing people, instead of just saying, okay, you're no longer, you're done with the show, they're like, this is the end of your journey.
Yes.
As if this is the end of their life. So people are leaving out there like, this is it. Like, you don't say that to someone. It's not the end of their journey.
Why can't you say that to somebody? A sane person understands that, this is the beginning of a new journey, honey. Mm-hmm. I'm now putting American Idol where? Back there. Right. I'm going back to school, and I'm going to be that investment banker or whatever. I mean, people need to get a psychological test before they even go on any of these shows.
Stop putting all their eggs in one basket.
That's right. You could say the end of your journey to anybody, Star. That's our intern, Star. Why can't you say that to people?
Because if you're like you said, some of these kids might commit suicide after that. When someone tells them.
Oh, turn her, exactly. Shut her up.
Turn the mic off.
Please. They better know what they're getting into. That is American Idol. And that is the end of her journey. That's that. If she is on the edge with suicide like that, then perhaps she should be home medicating and not. You understand what I'm saying?
School her, Wendy. She's a young buck.
I'm just saying that. Now you remind me when the end of her internship is, because I'm going to tell her this is the end of your journey.
Oh, damn.
And young Star, all that's going to mean is it's just your internship is over here. But good luck.
Carry on, act like a Negro afterwards.
Yeah, you carry on, but you could take that right down to the sidewalk. By the way, the Star is the one I was talking so nicely about yesterday. I said, she had the guts. She came to the comedy club by herself. I talked beautifully about her. Then she comes in here with this stupid crap. You don't say that to people. Yes, you do. Over and out. Bye.
Put that where? Back there.
Simon didn't add any extra jabs?
No. She acted fool after she left that part. So she acted fool with the people.
How did Paula Abdul act? Wait, nobody can hear you. How did Paula Abdul act?
Well, she didn't. She just said it's the end of your journey, and the girl went out and acted a fool in front of the rest of the people.
What did Randy say?
He just looked at her because she was like, "What?" Like she didn't hear what he said.
And what did Simon say?
No one
See, she didn't even get the wrath of Simon. She got Paula with her syrupy behind. She couldn't even take a spoonful of syrup from Paula, and she expects to handle life?
Yeah.
Please. It's the end of her journey. It's over. Vivica. Yeah. Say it, Vivica.
Oh. Put that where?
That's right.
There.
Okay.
Put that where?
That's right.
Go back to your corn chips and grape soda.
Oh!
Right, Wendy?
Well, don't say it like that, because there's more to life than, American Idol and whatnot. It doesn't mean that you're a loser because you fail at something. You just try harder at the next big thing. If you go to corn chips and grape soda, then you are giving up on life. You are letting what these people tell you seep into your mind to make you believe that it's the end. And isn't life about the 52 fake out? It is about making the next person think that they can't get ahead, so that leaves more room for you to get ahead.
Yes.
I mean, that's not what I mean is that's not what life is about. But the 52 fake out, I don't know about you, but that's the way of life up in here.
Wendy, man.
I'm 46 years old. I haven't had any in 3 years. My wife cut me off 3 years ago because of her serious mental deficiencies, and I've still been a faithful husband.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Wendy Williams.
You rotten, rude, ungrateful.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Yeah. Now dig this.
everybody. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. And I do believe we have a telephone call. Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. Who am I speaking with?
Oh, you were speaking with Wendy Williams.
Hey.
Hey.
Wendy Williams. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I just got up here in Denver for the All-Star weekend.
Mm-hmm. Ready to party. Did you honestly think you were ready for the Super Bowl?
What did it look like?
Yeah, well, with your ankle and all.
I know. I said, what did it look like?
Mentally, because physical is different from mental.
Oh well, I'm mentally strong, so
yeah.
that wasn't a big deal. You know, I think the best part for me was just going out there. And just, you know, actually, like I said, I haven't done a whole lot of running. The only running that I did was a few plays, you know, in practice, you know, leading up to the Super Bowl. So
did you think? Go ahead.
That?
No, I was going to ask you about Donovan McNabb. Did you think that he choked, or did you think that your return might have disrupted, you know, the chemistry that was developed while you were out?
No, I don't think I had anything to do with that. I'm not sure. I don't think he was sick, you know, like everybody was saying. I think maybe he may have been out of breath a little bit. But, you know, I kind of find that funny that he would be out of breath. I hadn't really done any running since December 19th when I got hurt. Me to come there and play like a whole game.
Yeah.
I should have been the one out of breath. But, you know, like I said, I'm not sure what the case was. So, you know, I know everybody's questioning the clock management, this and that. But, you know, obviously if you can't get your breath in, you know, there wasn't no reason for us to go hurry up. And he couldn't really, you know, get his air and all that stuff and try to, you know, direct us down the field and try to get scores.
Do you think that the Eagles make it to the Super Bowl next year?
Oh yeah, that's obviously been on my mind since we lost and we got back in that locker room. And you know, right now my destination and what's on my mind is Detroit, Michigan. Whenever the Super Bowl date is. So
yeah,
you know, I'm gonna take my time and kind of relax and you know, just heal up a little bit and. I'm going to get back to it in April.
How old are you now?
April.
How old are you, Terrell?
What's that?
How old are you now?
I'm 31.
Okay.
Going on 21.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, do you still live in that same place that we saw in Atlanta on Cribs?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I live in, that's me.
Hey, when you did that skit with Nicolette Sheridan, did you catch much flack from the NFL for that?
No, not really. Not a whole lot of flack from the NFL. I think it was just the general population, the media, more so than anything. But you know, like I said, had it been like a Peyton Manning or Tom Brady or anybody else, you know, it wouldn't have been a big deal. You know, maybe they should have put you in the skit. See how it would have came out.
Hey. Well, you know what? I don't think it would have caught all the flack if I, as a black woman, was in it, as opposed to a white woman.
Right, like I said.
Yeah.
You would think at this point we would, you know, we would have evolved and moved on, you know, from those.
You know what?
Those stigmas, but you know, obviously, it shows that it's still around.
Exactly, and the only people who don't seem to have gotten the memo are you sports players. The rest of us understand that the world is not over the whole black-white thing. But you sports players, you know, you're dipping and dabbing in and out of all international coochie and stuff. You know, you seem to forget in that bubble that you guys work in that, you know, a white man still doesn't want to see you big black slaying their women. Or even the implication.
I mean, they just got to realize, I mean, that's just the reality of it. You know?
Well.
They got to realize, I mean, it's not our fault sometimes. Half, I think the women out there, you know, if you're thinking about white women or whatever, international or whatever you want to call it, you know, they pursue us. They see us as, you know, people they want to get with.
Yes.
You know?
I am looking at the hottest pictures of you on your website. You look like a model. Are you thinking of doing any of that?
Well, you know, I try to dip and dab a little bit in a few things. You know, I'm trying to get into acting a little bit, and obviously, you know, I find myself, I consider myself a handsome guy, so, you know, I try to get into modeling a little bit. So, you know, it's not ruled out at this point.
Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
Nice. So you got a steady girlfriend?
I have a girlfriend right now, and, you know, we're kind of on a rocky road right now, but I think, you know, it's going to get resolved. But
well, please, you got the
right now. She's, you know, our situation is in limbo. But
how long have you been with her?
Worked out.
How long have you been with her?
I'd say about 6 to 7 months. Since end of July, maybe.
Wow. Well, was she the girl sitting next to you during one of the games?
Yeah, that was her during the Minnesota playoff game.
That's a good-looking woman. What does she do for a living?
Yeah, she's a pharmaceutical sales rep out in Arizona.
Very nice. How many kids do you have? Do you have any kids?
Yes.
How many?
I have 2.
Oh. Is that 2 different women or one woman?
2 different.
How old is your oldest?
5.
And how old's the youngest?
I can't remember.
You know what? Your attitude totally changed when I asked about kids. How do you get along with their mothers? What was that? Some road booty?
No, actually, my relationship is good with both of them, and
nice.
And that's what I appreciate more. And I think to keep a cordial relationship, with them, obviously, is going to enhance my relationship with my kids. So that's most important.
Yeah. Nice. Well, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. I love that you called the show. Shout out to
I appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure speaking with you. Do you get to New York much?
Not much, but I've been looking to get up there and try to hang out and find some nice, cooler spots to hang out and have a good time. The times that I've been up there, I've been in and out.
Yeah. Well, next time you come to the radio station. I'd love to look at you while I talk to you and see your body language fidget as I ask you about your children, because that seems to be.
No, I'm cool. I'm like school starts to say.
Well, then how old is the How old is the youngest? How old is the youngest, Terrell?
I can't remember.
Because you know what? The youngest is under a year.
Oh, you trying to run game on me. See, I see what you're doing, Wendy.
Terrell,
yeah.
Thank you
That's
so
much. Right. I'm glad you got my name right, because you start making me mad here, calling me Terrell.
Well, country, why didn't you correct me right away? Why are you laid back and let me call you the wrong thing? I'm sorry.
I thought, you've been doing this show for a while. I thought you had done your research.
Terrell, that's one of them names, and
I thought you would pronounce my name correctly. So.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that, but you should have corrected me right away. I would have understood. That is your name.
That's like me coming on and saying about Wanda Williams.
Yeah, but guess what? That's my sister's name, and I would have made a funny anecdote, and then I would have quickly corrected you.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. All right, Wendy.
All right, Terrell. I'll speak to you. Congratulations on everything, though, for real, and I wish you much success.
No, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you having me on.
Take care.
I heard you don't like too many people, so I feel very privileged and honored that, I'm in your good graces.
No, I like a lot of people. I appreciate you calling, though. Thank you, because you could have definitely hung up on this conversation a while ago, and you didn't. You wrote it out.
No, I enjoyed it.
Thank you, honey bunch.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye. That was fun. Everybody, I love you for listening today. Please come back tomorrow. Same time, same place, same bat channel. Okay? All right. At ease. Have a nice rest of the day. Into the night. Okay, bye.
Peace party, people. See you later. I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night. Program complete.
Not really. Operator lady. In case you haven't gotten the memo. We got another hour. The phone lines are open, everybody. New York City, 1-800-866-GET-WENDY. Call. We can talk about whatever it is that is on your mind. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, and the bonus hour will be executed in 9 minutes on WBLS.
Wendy Williams.
Every state wanna be like, wanna look like, wanna act like, wanna dress like, wanna sound like, style stealing, clone ass, fighting ass, everywhere. Non-reality singing.
Wendy Williams Experience.
Baby's the only one I bring to the villa.
Whoa, with the music. All right, thank you. Both of my headphones aren't working. I've been robbed of 4 minutes. Can we please not let this happen? I just love my little bonus hour over here. Hey, everybody, welcome. Well, there is somebody gay on Wisteria Lane. See, they tried to get the buzz out there by making us think it was Marsha Cross and, a real life person. And I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker, and shared it with you all. You all fell for it. Entertainment Tonight, Access Hollywood, all the WAG world, we all fell for it. And the WAGs overseas started it, saying it was going to be Marsha Cross and she was about to come out of the closet and so on and so forth. Well, it turns out that they just want us to get all that gay chat going because here's the real scoop. Apparently, one of the characters on the show is going to come out of the closet. And what the set-siders are saying, people who, and my gossip, my fellow gossips, they're saying that it's going to be Bree's son, Andrew, the one who killed the lady in the car. Yeah. So there are going to be issues. I don't like any of the kids on Desperate Housewives. I got to tell you something. I don't like Terry Hatcher's daughter. I don't like the crazy one that she's involved with. Is that Andrew? I just, you know what? Whenever they deal with the kids, the show just becomes so damn dark. I hate it. Like, I like the little, the Rugrat kids. But I mean, like, the teenagers and stuff. And none of them are cute, except for the lawn boy. None of them are cute or pretty or whatever. Yeah, the lawn boy is, See? C rhymes with Z. Zito starts with Z. Alyssa Milano is now boinking Barry Zito. Well, she's liked athletes for as long as I've been gossiping, and she's been of age. So I can really see her get her date on. I remember when she was Samantha Maselli on Who's the Boss. I've been, gossiping back then. Didn't know she was dating at that time. Not really interested. But I remember her first boyfriend out the box, from, the time 18 and so on and so forth. I'm still getting my gossip on. Was a hockey player. And they had their relationship going on for like 2, maybe 3 years. And they were engaged. I'm talking about Alyssa Milano. They were engaged. And they were supposed to get married. Obviously, that's an engagement. Well, since that breakup of that engagement, and since she's become a woman now, Alyssa's now 32. I gotta say, in the past decade, she has dated athlete. She loves locker room. And unfortunately, as she gets older, to stay with athletes, she's got to date younger. See, she used to be the little girl dating this 26-year-old, hockey player or whatever. Now she's 32. And the Oakland A's pitcher, Barry Zito, is 26. But she's also been spotted with a 21-year-old athlete from, not even a pro athlete, somebody from the University of Southern California campus, the quarterback, Matt Lannert. He's 21. She loves the athletes. The only exception to the rule was when she was dating Justin Timberlake. And he's built like a baseball player, all tall and long. Isn't he built like he doesn't have a bad body. I'm not like really looking at his caboose and all like that. I'm really not analyzing Timberlake like that. But sometimes he makes us because he greases up and takes off his shirt and they dim the lights. They take pictures of him as model. And I look at him, ooh. But then again, I'm crazy because I've even looked at Kevin Federline with the braids and I'd be like, ooh. Is that crazy? Yeah. Then again, it's King of Queens. Ooh.
Everybody.
But you know what, Art? That's because I'm a woman. And I realize that the very fiber of me, even though we sit up here and we talk about, people and we're quick to throw, I guess, the not attractive word or whatever, there is something attractive about everybody. No, Kevin James is not attractive on look, except for that bottom lip. It's very Corey Haim-esque. Very, he's got a cute bottom lip. But I like Doug Heffernan's personality. Yeah, you're right, Art. And thank God for guys like you that there are women like me.
Ooh, I didn't get that one.
That means that you're not attractive, but there'll be some woman. I was just playing, Art.
Oh yeah, I know you had to be playing. Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, Art's on his period. All I'm saying is that I find, there is something attractive about everybody, and if you can't, look. Yes, there is, Art. We talk about Fantasia, but let's bring it back around. Who's got a more beautiful smile? Exactly. And she's got a very sparkling personality, at least that I know of from Fantasia. Right?
Ugly is ugly.
No, it's not. Art is a lot more sensible, and he's letting on. Who else is not attractive that,
The guy with the nose that kissed Halle Berry. What's his name? Andrew Broad, or the guy with the nose.
I don't know. You're going too deep.
Too deep.
The pianist.
Who cares? Too deep. But yeah, everybody has something attractive about them. I find.
I agree with that.
Yeah, because when you're grown, like when you really analyze people, it might be something quirky, like their personality or the way they smile.
Despite their lips, their eyes.
Their lips, something.
Yeah.
It could be the ugliest booger bear, but there's something in there that's attractive. And I'm talking about beyond what a hoe would think, which is their pocket.
The hair.
Right, something.
The feet.
Something.
Oh, sorry.
Hello.
Hey, Wendy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Listen, I just have a question.
Okay.
I was watching the Grammys, and do you think that Mark Anthony is a little how you doing, and J-Lo is marrying him is just a cover-up?
No.
Because I know that they're friends.
Yeah, no, no, I don't see anything.
You sure don't be biased because you love her?
No, please. You know, I also love a gay man, and you know my gaydar is pretty good. No, I don't see anything gay about Mark Anthony.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think it's a little genuine?
Well, it doesn't necessarily mean because he's straight it's genuine. You know, I think she still has issues with not wanting to be alone and you know that whole bit. But I don't think he's gay.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Talk to you later.
Thank you for calling. Bye-bye. Hello. Oops. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. I was calling because I needed some advice.
Okay.
I'm from Jersey, but I don't have your live broadcast right now, but I always hear you talking about you're still online. I want to make this quick. I'm about to get married in August. I have the date. I have the ring.
Mm-hmm.
My problem is I don't feel me and my mate are sexually compatible. Do you feel that is a reason to wait, or, like, I don't know. Do you think it's a relationship that could last?
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is too big of a question for me to answer because I don't know a lot of things. For instance, how long have you been with him?
3 years. We have a child together.
You know, it's a little late asking about all this and that. You were obviously compatible that night.
Yeah, that night.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Mm-hmm.
He's 31. Everything else is great. I mean, he's a wonderful guy. I mean, he's definitely one of them men that like to see their women have.
Yeah,
and,
all right, so what's his sexual behavior compared to yours?
He's a lot slower than me.
Okay.
I'm more sexually active than he is.
Well, then you'll probably be the one who get a jump off 3 years into your marriage when it's the same old humdrum. So you might want to think long and hard. And I'm not at liberty to because I mean, you know, only you know your relationship with your man.
Okay.
I wish you well. You know what? You might want to talk this through with a therapist. This is the rest of your life you're dealing with. And you definitely don't want to, you know, just, you know, ask a bunch of your chicken head girlfriends who might be jealous that you're getting married to begin with. Mm-hmm. You might not be comfortable talking to your mom or your big sister or your little sister about it. You might want to invest in a little therapy.
Okay.
I mean, this is big.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is. And I've been trying to contact you for months now. I was so excited when I actually got somebody on the line that told me to hold on.
All right. Well, I wish you well and some therapy. Hello?
Hello. Hold on, Wendy.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing fine.
My name is Jill, and you don't remember, it was years ago we met one time, and we do look a lot alike. Even one time I went to a party, and people tried to say Wendy Williams is in the house, and I had to convince these people that I'm not you.
Wow.
It's unbelievable. And I had my hair blondish, and you did too at the time.
Yeah.
And we looked a lot alike. It was bizarre. I went to a bank once, a chemical bank, and when chemical was out, and they told me that I was you. I'm like, no, I had to show them my license.
Wow.
I'm serious. Even my family says it, but I'm like, you know, because we both look good, you know.
Thank you, Jill. All right.
We both look good. I love your show.
Thank you, Jill. And thank you for calling. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, it's Wendy.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
I listen to you all the time while I'm at work, and I just happened to be home and turned it on.
Love that. Thank you for being here.
Wait, can I ask you a question?
Oh, go ahead.
It was a song that you used to always play, Wife, You. Who made that?
That was Jamio.
Jamio?
Uh-huh.
Because his CD should be out. It is out, right?
Yeah,
out, right?
Yeah, that's out. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good night.
Take care. You too. Bye-bye. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy.
Wendy, what's up?
What's up?
My name is Lewis. I'm from Queens. I called you before, and how you doing?
How you doing?
Listen, I talk to you every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I got all my friends turned on to you, and they're like, yo, she's crazy. I'm like, that's right.
Now listen, I was thinking about this. You got to hear me out on this. Right? People like me hear you every day.
Okay.
I was thinking about having, like coming up there, like commenting that you always comes on. You ever thought about that, like me?
You mean having a listener come up and be a co-host or something?
Yeah, and not cold. Not trying to take your spotlight. It's like, if I got a comment for everything you say, I'm like talk right along with everything. I do the drill sound. I do everything.
I mean, that's a great proposition, but with all due respect, Lewis, I got this.
I know you got it.
All right.
I learned it from.
I don't need a co-host.
No co-host, just a guest. Different.
Yeah, well, I mean, Art and Dave guest in and out. We got Terrell Owens from last hour. I mean, we have celebrity guests coming in. The interns, they chime in. They are real people.
You got your hands full over there.
That's what I'm saying. I got a full studio.
Listen, I seen your show the other day, too.
Well, I'm a mess. But were you entertained?
Yeah, I always see. I always still watch the repeats also anyway. So
well, thank you very much for that. Take care. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
I got flustered for a moment. Forgot how to answer the phone. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Great. Who am I speaking with?
Wendy Williams.
Oh my God! No way.
Wendella.
This is so cool. Wendy, I got a quick question for you.
Okay.
All right. I'm dating this guy now. We've been dating for over a year. And when we first started dating, he told me that his wife cheated on him and left him. And, of course, now he's divorced. But he gave me, these strange... He would just tell me things like, I'm so glad to be with his sister or whatever. So I'm like, okay, was your wife white or black? So he tells me, oh, she's black. Well, Wendy, I just found out, and I was snooping, and I feel bad about it, but, it happens. I looked, and I found a photo album, and his wife is blonde-haired, blue-eyed.
Well, is he white or black?
He's black, and I'm black.
I wonder why he made an issue over it. You just started seeing him?
No, we've been dating for over a year now, but when we first started, he told me that she was white. Now, I haven't confronted him about the whole lying or anything because I can't tell him that I'm snooping.
But you know what? It sounds like he's a little crazy. Why would that be an issue with you guys in high? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
And there's a reason that you're saying you've been seeing him for a year as opposed to he's your boyfriend.
No, he's my boyfriend. He's my boyfriend. I love him. But I'm just mad at him for lying to me and telling me that she was black. Like I was never going to find out.
Confront.
I mean, what do you think? We're talking about, marrying and everything.
Oh, no. This is a confrontation immediately.
Well, how can I bring it up when you can't say I was snooping? And
is he from your town? I mean, do you? In other words, could you say you ran into somebody?
No, he's from a different state than I am.
You know what? You're gonna have to figure something out. You tell him you were snooping. Tell him you were spring cleaning.
In the back of the closet where nothing should be clean.
Yeah, no, you're trying to make space in the front of the closet by seeing what's in there that's junk from the back of the closet. Come on, girl, get on your craft.
I know.
How are you going to be a woman of the world and not know how to weave a good web of liatry when necessary?
I have to find out why he lied to me about that. I have issues.
Definitely. Only because his answer to that is the key to whether he's crazy or not. It's not the color thing. It's why lie about such a stupid thing. He might be embarrassed because he's now with a black woman, and a lot of black women take issue with the whole, our men leave for a white man and then like that. But
and honestly, I probably would have left him if I found out earlier. I don't know why.
Why? Exactly. Why?
I don't know.
I know why. Let me say it in the words of some of my girlfriends.
Go ahead and say it for me.
Because if you ever suspect him cheating, you know that not only is he looking at the black girls, but he's looking at the white girls too.
I'm saying. I mean, damn. Can you help us out?
You know what? But that's an issue with you because a threat is a threat, whether that's black, white, whether it's a man and he wants to turn gay or whatever. But you know what? You need to get to the bottom of the lie. I wish you well. It's funny, she sounded white in the beginning of the conversation, but as soon as we started talking, she got down. Much like I do during the radio show. Do you ever notice I go in and out? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, Wendy. How are you?
I'm doing well today.
I'm fine. I was just calling to ask you something about breast implants. I know you're very open about your surgery.
Oh, sure. What do you want to know?
Okay, I'm a black woman. I wear 38 double C, and I have no type of implants. But I have that natural type of hanging. I want to know what you could refer somebody that I wanted to lift. I necessarily don't want to get, implants because my breasts are already big. And I just want to get some type of lift to pick them up an inch or two. So when they come out to Victoria, they, kind of hang down a little bit.
Yeah, take down this name. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'll just give you his telephone number, Hal.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, just a minute. I'm in my car.
Oh, God.
With my kids.
Oh, God.
And I want to say that I love you. Sometimes I hate you, but I love to hate you, and I still listen.
It's okay. Listen, just to remember this name. His name is Al Memeniscus.
Al Memeniscus?
Yeah, and he's in Philly at 215-732-3340.
3340. Thank you.
Yeah, say my name. He'll cut you right. It's not like he's going to give you a discount, but he's fabulous.
Okay, thank you, Miss Wendy.
Bye-bye. Cut you right, meaning, the cuts and inserts. And even Mark Anthony, you know what's attractive to me about him? Because I don't know his personality. Sometimes you don't see a physical attractiveness. You got to get into somebody's personality before you find out. But with Mark Anthony, can I tell you what's attractive about him? I love the dark circles around his eyes. Those look like the kind of piercing eyes that will stare you down and do her right. You know what I'm saying?
Looks like an owl.
No, there is something. And have you ever seen him sing his songs and then Mi Amor and all like that? Well, that's all I'm saying. There's something very, hey, all I'm saying. Oh, all right, whatever. Dear Wendy. She doesn't even say Dear Wendy. She says, Wendy, sweetie, I love you. I love this person. I love the way they are dressed. Wendy, sweetie. Who was that you were talking to last hour? Terrell who? Who is that? Please recap the conversation. Sweetie, baby. That was Terrell Owens. Terrell. How do you say his name?
Terrell.
Terrell. I was Terrell Owens.
Wide receiver 81 for the Eagles.
That's right. Let's get to Queensbridge, because the bridge is definitely over. I'm going to read it the way it is. Keep that theme music playing. Shout out to everybody in the bridge. The Dream Team gang didn't want to become a nightmare at the city's largest housing project. That would be Queensbridge. The crew frowned on violence at the sprawling Queensbridge housing project because it didn't want to attract police. By the way, the title of this article from the New York Daily News, this is from the breaking news section, so this apparently just happened. Authorities cracked down on a gang at New York's largest housing project. Anyway, they frowned on, because they didn't want the police, authorities say. A gentleman's agreement divided up the turf between dealers. Crack cocaine was sold in small amounts to local users, but the dealers supplied by the Queens gang still became brazen and careless enough to prompt a crackdown by the police and federal agents. More than 36 arrests on an array of drug charges were announced earlier today, everybody. This just happened 2 or 3 hours ago. So this wasn't in today's daily news. This is breaking news. We'll watch Brenda and Harry tell us tonight on the UPN. Excuse me, Brenda. I won't be watching you tonight because Michael Jackson's on. I'm just going to moonlight over to Charles Perez channel. I'll watch Channel 2 tonight. Just for tonight, though, Bren. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. But the dealers supplied by the Queens gang still became brazen and careless enough to prompt a crackdown by the police and federal agents. More than 36 arrests on an array of drug charges were announced earlier today at a news conference at police headquarters in Manhattan. Some of the suspects were facing federal charges of dealing crack within 100 feet of a public youth center and facing a minimum of 20 years in prison. Police Commissioner Ray Kelly said the drug dealers had mistakenly thought if they operated quietly, they could operate indefinitely. Authorities said that for at least 3 years, dealers worked in day and evening shifts throughout the 3,100 units, 50-acre complex in Long Island City, Queens. An informal pact established who could peddle crack in 7 courtyards and the shopping area, which also became like an open-air drug market, they say. The crew had a gentleman's agreement, the police said. Everybody was making money. The agreement worked well for everyone except the law-abiding residents who felt violated and intimidated, said Nina Adams, president of the Tenants Association. There was no respect for senior citizens and no respect for children. They didn't feel safe. During the 11-month investigation, the suspects repeatedly sold crack to undercover cops. Damn. Well, the bridge is over. The bridge is over. Bye. Shout out to the, they were treating that place like the Carter in New Jack City. Mm-hmm. Jeez. Shout out to all the seniors over there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nina, president of the Tenants Association. Are you planning on moving like an hour ago? 3,100 units. That's a lot of cockroaches. I'm sorry. I was just dwelling on that. That's a lot of roaches. A lot of crap going on up in there, right?
Millions being made.
Mm-hmm. 50 acres, Queensbridge was. 50 acres.
Damn. That's Trump money.
Yeah, man. In the meantime, Charles Perez Channel, CBS News. It's just funny that, all we do is say somebody's name and we get the Al's and the how you doings. Art's fingers are on fire. So anyway, like I was saying, CBS News 2, the Charles Perez Channel. Boy, I tried to catch him while he was reaching for something in his mouth, and he still managed to punch the buttons. Said that Bill Cosby will not be facing charges, but the woman can still file punitive damages, and that could be millions. In the meantime, Camille is still standing by her coop.
Take her tall ass back to Canada.
She can take that where? Back there. Oh, back there. Heart is on fire. Dear Wendy, the bodyguards weren't hired by Star Jones Reynolds. They were hired by Al. Oh. No, he's on it. And you know what? Adrian Lloyd, I don't know why I didn't think of this. All right, if you're just turning on the show, I'm sorry. I know you've got better things to do. For many people, this is the only part of the show they catch, and I love that. It's 27 minutes after 6 o'clock right now. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, I'm sorry, on 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&P, Classic Soul, and the Wendy Williams Experience. And by the way, I forgot to tell you all, that Hummer, did I tell you all that Hummer shrink wrapped with my face and whatnot and the radio station logo? Because then that makes a difference. I got a fax earlier today. It said, well, Wendy, what's the big deal about you driving a Hummer? I forgot to say, it's the On Blast Hummer. And I have no shame. I've always found that I am best at promoting myself anyway. Let me drive my own Hummer. Anyway, all right, look, back to this. So Adrian, all right, if you're just turning on the show, in the other part of the show, when Company was here, I was talking about how Al and Star showed up at like the Beverly Hills Four Seasons. There was a little gala going on, a little something, nothing but celebrities, rich people, and big wigs, image-wise, in the room. And Star and Al showed up with a couple of bodyguards. And Mike Walker, who's one of my WAG friends, he writes for The Inquirer. Mike Walker was saying the whole room was like, why the hell are Star and Al showing up with bodyguards? Who's going to get them in here? They're around fame and money. And I said, well, Star and Al could have just come from someplace where they might have needed security, and security was still on detail, and so then they went into the place. And I just let it go. And I don't know why I didn't stay on it and just drive the ball home. I guess because, I have my periods with Star and Al. Adrian drove the ball home for me, and here's what he said. Wendy, the bodyguards weren't hired by Star. Al hired them under the guise of protecting Star, when in actuality, they were hired so that there could be no how you doing nonsense pulling a swoop down, on them in public. That makes perfect sense, right? You tell your little chippery over here, oh, Star, honey, you're a big star. We need security when we go out with us. But in actuality, that makes perfect sense. You don't want somebody jumping from behind the bushes talking about, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Remember me, Al? Well, it might not be me. It was my brother. And you know how the sort of detail. Remember that summer on Fire Island, honey? You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
It makes perfect sense. Imagine Boys to Men jumping out of the bushes at a gala talking about...
With Bam Bam suits on, right?
You know what I mean? So you make Star believe, because she'll believe anything, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on.
Universal cheeseburger.
Oh, my gosh! Thank you very much for refreshing my thoughts. Did you actually hear the horrible story about the girl who killed her sister over a cheeseburger?
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
Well, let's get into it. Pull up closer.
I'd like to hear from you, though.
Okay. I like how we spin the stories here. We take it and spin it. Even Trevor's laughing. Listen to his laugh. Trev Hollywood puts together the show, the Best Of shows, and does all the production, but his laugh is crazy. Just keep the microphone over there in that corner. Trev, you don't have to laugh if you don't feel it, but the second you laugh, everybody will know.
All right.
St. Louis Dateline. A 12-year-old girl. Okay, thank you. A 12-year-old girl has confessed to strangling her 9-year-old sister in a fight over a cheeseburger, cops say. The tiny terror has been charged with juvenile murder and is now in a psychiatric hospital. The sisters were at home alone on December 12th when the battle over a bun and a burger patty erupted, the cops say. It soon escalated to the 12-year-old squeezing the life out of her younger, smaller sister.
Whoa. It's not funny.
You're the one laughing over this.
No, because I'm laughing at Art.
What did Art do? Don't try to put it off on Art.
The story's getting really good.
Yeah,
now.
turn down the music. You're watering down him laughing over this tragedy.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at that.
This is China Doll Jody Lauer. That makes everybody laugh. What's up? Crazy drunk white girl.
This is China Doll Jody Lauer, and you're listening to Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS. Hey, what's up? This is China Doll Jody Lauer, and you're listening to Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS. Hey.
I can't get enough of that either. That's a good one. Wendy, did you get the 50 Cent article I sent you? It was funny in a sarcastic way. Yeah, you know, thanks, Ian. They don't want him living up there. He lives up there. Run, Charlie, run. You know what I'm saying? You know the rest of the song, old heads. Remember that song, Dave?
Yeah.
All right, then. Everybody calm down. We want to move to the suburbs, too.
All right. Back to the cheeseburger?
I'm sorry. When her sister didn't get up from the floor, the 12-year-old called her saying she found the 9-year-old unconscious.
Lies.
The cops...
She's lying, too.
I know. This is terrible.
Damn.
This is terrible. This is absolutely ludicrous and terrible. The cops were stumped for weeks over the cause of death. Oh, what? They couldn't see the squeeze marks around the little girl? I mean, hell, you have to squeeze somebody so hard you leave fingerprints in them to choke them like that, don't you?
Yeah, not a 9-year-old, though.
By a 12-year-old? You still got to squeeze hard.
Damn.
Cops were stumped for weeks. Over the cause of death, and the coroner determined that it was strangulation that was involved. It's got to be devastating for the mother, says the chief of police. I can't imagine losing a child in the hands of another sibling. It's truly tragic. The names of the girls were not released, yada, yada, yada. If convicted as a juvenile, her maximum punishment would be confinement until she was 21. That is terrible.
And then they'll lock her up again for, as an adult.
What?
That's how they get you. Then they'll re-lock her up
Well, no, then she'll redo something because the lockup is not going to do any good if they don't try to psychologically rehabilitate her. And if her mother's going to leave her in the lockup for dead as opposed to visiting, and you know what I mean? And I don't know. That's terrible. I mean, she's in the system. She's in the system now, baby.
Oh. I wonder if she ate the cheeseburger. Did she finally get it?
They didn't say.
Better been a good one.
Was it black family? White family?
You know what? I'm not getting into that. Look, Ian refaxes the article about 50 moving into the neighborhood. But it was the house and woodsy setting, not the Tweety neighborhoods, that drew Mr. Jackson. That's 50 Cent, who paid $4.1 million. Yeah, he wants to be left the hell alone up there. Although now that he's opening up his whole house to the radio station, you know what I mean? And I don't care that, you know, the house is big enough and there's, you know, a part where no company can go. Just the idea of somebody knowing what exit to get off to get to your house.
It's a nice house.
Just the idea of somebody long after the radio station party's over knowing exactly how to get to your house. You know, in the woodsy area, hell, you throw on your camouflage and lamp in the cut in a tree until you figure out when the tour is. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Act like you deer hunting.
Yeah. And you know what? These days, people are so twisted. It's not even about going in and stealing. It's about vandalizing. Spray painting nigger on the walls if it's a racial crime. Or if it's one of them Vivica Fox style, you know, crazy, you know, sit outside your house type deals. Just going inside and splashing pink paint every place. Or whatever. Like, people are crazy and sick. All right, Dave.
You said it all proper.
I know.
She's a mean girl.
No,
call me off guard.
No. Because when you say that word, you know, I was using it in the.
Right, but you said it proper. You didn't say it like you said
No, you add the R when you're trying to make a statement for everybody. When I'm talking to
homeboys.
Yeah.
Boys.
Then it's like when I'm talking to all women, I say sister.
Right.
When I'm talking to my sisters.
Sister.
That's what I'm saying. This is a sister thing. Everybody else fall back. Or this is a sister thing. This is part of this sisterhood. Everybody else fall back. That means all men, you know, like that. All right, everybody. We're going to take a break and we'll be back. Do we have time to take a few? What? What do you mean no coming back?
We're coming back, but we got like 4 minutes. It's 6:37.
Yeah, and just enough time to talk about me being at the Soul Bowl tonight.
Arts bowling tonight? I don't understand. 4 minutes.
Yeah, and I got 9 minutes in spots.
All right, don't turn people off. I don't like to hear that.
Okay, then I'll move some things around. When would you like to
No,
come
don't
back?
move anything around. What are you saying? Vaughn's up next.
That's right. You tell people to come back.
We'll move some things around.
We'll start Born late. No, Born just
Hate to correct you, Mother, but Charles Perez is on Channel 7 ABC. Oh, well, thank you, Raven. So I'll be watching Miss Charles tonight. I love to see his body language. Whenever I watch Charles Perez do the news, I like to see if any gaiety falls out.
He's good with it.
He's real good. He's had years of practice. All right. Anyway, we'll be back. WBLS 107.5.
Must be reported within 60 days. Member FDIC.
Okay. Thank you. All right, you guys, it's 107.5 WBLS, the home of today's R&B and classic soul. And it's so nice to be here. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Is this a girl or a guy? It's a guy. Oh, yeah, your chin is strong. Definitely a guy. But you know what? You make a real cute girl. It says, hi, Wendy. How you doing? I wanted to let you know what a goddess you are. You keep it real. I love your show, but I have a question. I'll be 23 in April. I have a relationship. I've never been in a relationship. Now, the thing is, I bat for the other team. My mother outed me when I was 19. Now I go to clubs all the time. But what I want from you is your opinion. Do you feel I'm attractive? I'm 6'3". Do you think this intimidates guys who approach me? Here's the thing. Okay, I'm glad you sent your picture and it's really clear. I'm going to pass it around. But here's the thing. You are very attractive. in a more girl way than a guy way. And the 6'3" thing must be, intimidating. I know as a real woman who doesn't tuck, although I've been accused, how you doing? Who's 5'11", people are intimidated. I remember the dating scene, guys were intimidated. So now you're 6'3", and you're affecting the woman thing. I don't know. I mean, if I was gay, maybe I'd do you.
Ooh.
I mean, as gay guys go, what do you think?
You see the guy all over it.
You see the guy all over it?
Mm-hmm.
No, I understand that.
It's a guy.
Not convincing at all.
No, she's not trying. He's not trying to affect a girl. He's just saying, do what we think he's attractive. Why are guys intimidated? They're probably intimidated by your height. Yeah, he's not trying to be a girl. I don't know. Maybe one coat of mascara as opposed to 3. A lot of guys, even though they're gay, they don't want to go out with a guy so obviously gay. I don't know. You're cute. And how you doing? Look, we got bigger fish to fry. Michael Jackson's in trouble, and it's all being laid out tonight, Martin Bashir style, on ABC. Art, you will be missing it because you're soul bowling.
Yes.
I think I'm going to go with him.
Word?
I'm thinking about it. I'm contemplating the thought.
There's a basketball tournament going on, by the way, in New York. It's the New York City Housing Authority. It's that time of year is about to come out. And so it's the New York City Housing Authority in conjunction with My Little Star. It's called Pass the Rock. Basketball tournament. There's coaches and tryouts and whatnot.
I think they're March 5th, the tryouts for coaches and,
Yeah. I saw a flyer for it in some place. I forgot.
Girls and boys, what's the ages, I think, on there? On the bottom?
No, I saw a flyer in the other room, but where is it? Where are the tryouts is the question. I know it's for kids between 8 and 14. Anyway, tonight on Prime Time, it's about Michael Jackson. And while this case absolutely bores me because I've already painted it with the brush. You know what I mean? But on the other hand, I'm open to suggestion. I'm open. I would like to hear something to make me say, he was set up. I will eat hawk. Apparently, it's not fashionable to eat crow anymore, according to the ancient Chinese secret. So Lisa Marie Presley, was married to Michael Jackson back in 1994. Their marriage lasted for 19 months. And her uncle is talking out. Her uncle's name is Reverend Rick Stanley. That's Elvis's stepbrother and a respected youth minister in his community. And he says that their 19-month marriage, one of the reasons that it ended is because Lisa stumbled upon Michael's secret video collection and realized how fixated he was on young boys. The uncle, it's always the uncle doing too much talking. God rest the dead. Eminem's, uncle who was telling all the family secrets and selling off the memorabilia. Then he died recently. But, there's always that family member, always something going on with a family member. So the uncle was big mouthing it. He's claiming that police found piles of pornographic material, including videos, when they raided Michael's private bedroom, and Lisa's name was in reports as, on the witness list. By the way, did you hear about all the celebrities that they expect to show up, perhaps at court, or that on Michael's wish list, the Liz Taylors and Diana Ross and whatnot, to show up as character witnesses? I got to ask you a question. If you weren't subpoenaed, but simply asked to show up as a character witness for, say you were friends with Michael, and he's in this deep. This is not the first time this has happened. Would you show up? Dave said he would.
Oh, yeah. I'd support him. Whether he's wrong or right, I'd still support him.
Whether he's wrong or right? Wait, you've got kids. What are you saying?
But still, I would support him, though. I still would support him.
I'm just trying to figure out how many of these people are going to show up. Liz Taylor probably will show up.
Oh, she'll be there with her old ass.
Diana Ross. If Diana doesn't show up, that's a huge statement.
Turn her teeth. She'll be there.
Two separate entities.
Video. I'm walking out right now.
Is that the Brownsville Boys and Girls Club or just in Brownsville, USA? It's in Brownsville. That's your tournament. I know you all are looking for stuff to do all the time with the kids. So the mom's over there in Brownsville, Brooklyn. The coaches and tryouts are happening March 5th in Brownsville.
For girls and boys, what's the ages?
It's the Buzz of the Street in Brownsville. You can find more information. I told everybody it was between 8 and 14 before. Anyway, back to the Michael Jackson situation. Just the list of people is a who's who. So I'm watching tonight. Lisa Marie's Uncle Stanley says that her mother, Priscilla, asked Lisa about the persistent rumors back in the day. That's when Reverend Stanley says Lisa told him about the disturbing stuff that she found in his bedroom closet. And they say, although Lisa never specifically described the contents of the tapes and the magazines to Reverend Stanley, he says that she eventually talked to the family and said the videos convinced me, yada, yada, yada. It chills down my spine, that whole bit. I'm open to the setup theory. I have to tell you. It's very sad. I'm watching tonight. I think Martin Bashir has a big mouth. He loves the drama. I'm watching tonight, though. Hopefully they'll say something that push me over the fence and make me say, you know what, it's a setup, Michael, free Michael. All right, so that's at 9 o'clock on Primetime Live. Who's up next? I was going to say Paul's up next. Vaughn Harper's up next, everybody, with The Quiet Storm. He'll be quiet storming it up. Then Champagne comes in the house to rock it out. And I'll talk to you tomorrow at 2 o'clock, okay? All right, good. It's the Wendy Williams Experience on your radio station with today's R&B, classic soul, and what? The Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS. I love you for listening. Bye-bye.
The Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Aw, man!
And WBLS music starts next.